First major Harry Potter HBO casting? Question mark. Yes, HBO and Max are doing a Harry Potter television series, as you know. Each season will encompass one of the books, and J.K. Rowling is very involved. That may be controversial for some, but she is very involved in the show. And knowing that we are now in modern day, the Harry Potter story is set in the 90s with mostly um, characters that are white because it's in London, England, right? Takes place there. It's in the 90s. Maybe wasn't as diverse a country as it is now, but it is what it is. So I think the Harry Potter series of films are beloved, probably one of the most successful franchises in terms of a series ever. I'd say it had a very satisfying ending. I did not read the books. My kids read the books and loved them and devoured each one of them. I was a fan of the movies. I was a fan of the movies and I enjoyed the whole thing. I enjoyed mostly going with my kids to see the movies. It was an event to see one of the films. And the fact that they actually finished it, both the books, the series, they broke that one, the last book into two films. Kind of a cash grab, if you ask me, but whatever. So a lot of people are very interested in this. Now they're casting. How modern will it be? Alan, if you would share the story and give it, show it to us here.
All
Or if
right.
you'd like me, I can do it.
Oh, you want to do it or you?
No, you got it. It's good. Here we go.
All right, here we go. The first major Harry Potter HBO show casting decision is about to be made. This is from Forbes. Forbes writer Paul Tassi. People love Paul Tassi. The first substantive news about casting for HBO's upcoming, likely to arrive in 2027, has attached the name of a specific actor to a specific role, potentially. The Hollywood Reporter is reporting that Papa Esedu has been offered the role of Severus Snape in the Harry Potter series, a part formerly occupied by the legendary and departed Alan Rickman.
If you would bring up, I don't think you need to read much there, but here is, we know what Alan Rickman looks like, and he is described in the book as being white. Like, what was it? Was it, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not a Potterhead, but I think his skin was described as sour milk or something.
Or white as snow.
Could be. In any case, this is what we've come to expect. Snape is a major character, and Alan Rickman, the gravitas with which he's been in bad movies. He's always good. Mm-hmm. I mean, in Die Hard, he is amazing in Die Hard.
Galaxy Quest. Amazing. Galaxy Quest, right?
I grabbed Thor's hammer.
Anyways, Love Actually.
Yeah, he's just, Alan Rickman is a heavyweight. He can read the phone book and you're riveted. He's one of those actors like a Morgan Freeman. In fact, I wouldn't care if they cast Morgan Freeman, although I think he's too old. He did open the show with talking about you, Alan.
Yes, he did.
But what do we think of this, and how much will Potter fans be called racist for not liking this casting? What are your thoughts, Alan?
My thoughts, are you surprised? I mean, I'm not surprised. It's, what I'm surprised is that this is the first announcement as opposed to burying it. But look, I mean, come on. It was bound to happen. It happened. They just got it out of the way. First of all, diversity, these diversity castings, I'll tell you what diversity castings mean. Not Asian. I mean, look, it's, I sit here on the sidelines, watching you white and black people just kind of hammer things out and realize, no one cares about us. Look, during the election, more black men voted for Trump. More brown men voted for Trump. No one spoke about the Asians. No one cares about us.
Right.
So, look, again, if you're going to race swap Reed Richards, how is the smartest man in the world not Asian? I mean, so, part of me just laughs at this stuff. I sit back and just look at the hypocrisy, look at the virtue signaling, because that's what it is. Because, again, how is this character not Asian? How is Hermione not going to be Asian? I mean, really. I'm just, if you want me to get on your side and feel, and want to bang the diversity drum, start reaching out to my people, and I'll. But quite frankly, we'll see. I mean, look, I'm a critic. I'm gonna watch it anyways. But I'm just honestly, I'm just tired of this diversity because the hypocrisy of DEI is more blaring than ever. So good for you. Good for you. Well done.
It's a major role that Alan Rickman made iconic. I mean, he made it iconic. I would think someone better that I'm. First of all, I could be wrong. He could be an amazing actor.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this actor. So
I mean, he must have nailed the audition. I mean, you cannot cast a mediocre actor in the role of Severus Snape. That's just the truth about it. And because it's a long series, because you're committing to 7-8 years, maybe, it's going to be tough for major actors to be able to commit to a television series for a very long period over a long period of years. And so I think you're going to see a lot of unknowns taking roles than you will see known actors.
I think also this may not be set in stone. They're kind of gauging audience and fan reaction. So they floated this out and leaked it, fake leak, right? And leaked it to see what fans think. Would they be okay with this? Can we get more diverse, diversio inclusivideo? Is that the spell that you take the wand and do that? Is that what you do? Anyways,
yeah. No, you forgot equitas.
Yeah. What are all the spells?
I know.
Inclusivio. Whatever. What's weird is people only want diversity in movies where there's maybe too many white people. No one cares about diversity in like Korean cinema. Like why aren't Korean films or Chinese films or Japanese films more diverse? Why aren't African films more diverse? Why?
Because we're racist.
They only care when it comes to sort of white dominated properties. And it's like, well, why is there not more diversity? But white people aren't saying, hey, Japanese films, why don't you have white people in them? Although, to be fair, in some Godzilla movies, they throw a token white person in it, and they're usually the villain. So,
the Chinese were doing that for a long time to get their movies sold in the U.S. They would throw Matt Damon in their movie,
right.
Or they would throw The Rock
or Tom Cruise. Anyways, hey, he may be a great actor. I'm not going to judge. They may know something we don't. I don't think it's set in stone. But I think Harry Potter fans, it's going to be a long 7 years. So let's just say that.
Yeah. I mean, to defend you white people, there is, it's not wrong to want to see the cast that you had in your mind when you read the book as a child or read it to your children. There's nothing wrong with that. The world wanted a red-headed Ariel, and to say that, I don't know, you just get the sense that they do these things just to spark the controversy or just to I mean, do they really do this on purpose just to get people riled up and show just how racist the world is?
I think people have a vision in their mind. I mean, it is such a beloved series of books that
Yeah.
it does
Well,
it means a lot to
yeah,
the fans of the book series.
and it feels like they're doing it just to do it, and not necessarily for as we say, meritocracy, for to cast the role as people envision it, with people who can do a quality job. So there you go. I mean, for other franchises, lesser known franchises, I guess you can get away with race swapping, but when you take a well known one like this, maybe Aragorn should be black in the upcoming Lord of the Rings.
And finally, before we go to comments, I feel for this actor. Alan Rickman made that role. He knocked it out of the park in that role. He had gravitas. He was an incredible foil with a complicated past. He was amazing. So for this actor to step into that, all I say is good luck.